Sanbonani, Molweni, Dumelang, hello. Welcome to Johannesburg in sunny South Africa. But of course, you've actually been here before. Well then, this is our application video to welcome Creative Mornings back to the streets of one of the most original, multifaceted creative cities in the world, Johannesburg. I'm Dombi, your Creative Mornings Joburg host applicant. I'm a graphic designer, I'm a content creator, a voice artist, a digital marketer, a brand manager. I guess it's no surprise that I'm a creative through and through myself. I live right here in Joburg with my son and my husband and our dog Nala. And I'd like to think of myself as an avid traveler. And I've had the fortunate experiences of going to other countries outside of the country as well. I've got my own booktube channel, and that is essentially what I do on the side. And it's called Ibugu, where I review and talk about my love for reading and my love for books. And it's essentially anything that is book related, I would then discuss on my YouTube channel. My little family and I have lived in Braamfontein, which could be viewed as the playground of the city, where urban regeneration is booming. I worked in advertising for most of my time, and my longest growth is happening at TBWA South Africa, where I actually took care of the group marketing in Africa. I'm now still within the group, still within the collective. I'm working at Yellowwood as the head of youth and basically just leading their youth strategic leg. It's actually through my professional career that I was introduced to Creative Mornings. And for me, this is a community that became a place of discovery every single month. It provided that opportunity to connect with other individuals, support each other on our individual endeavors, and really on a higher level, kind of see the ecosystem that exists within the creative ecosystem that exists in Johannesburg. I think also it really pushed us to actively participate in really driving this forward. And of course, stay inspired and motivated to do and create even more. So in a very simple way, this is what I hope this will create in this revived chapter. I hope it will bring back to our local creative community a sense of connection, a sense of inspiration, and I guess a sense of purpose on what it is and what it means to be a creative in Joburg. Just to bring it back home and to give a little bit more context about Johannesburg, it's the most creatively developed city in South Africa. It's also home to the most creative enterprises. Audiovisual is actually the biggest creative industry, that contributes about 2.5 billion to the province. 70% of the film and TV industry are actually based in the Joburg city. So just in that, you can just imagine the landscape of creatives that are involved in just this one industry. We've partnered with a couple of great entities to bring it to life. First, we've got 1410, who are a post-production agency, and they will be working behind the scenes to essentially show you what Creative Mornings Joburg will look like. And their team are literally behind the scenes with us, making and bringing Creative Mornings to life. And we've also partnered with WeWork here in Johannesburg. WeWork has graciously given us their Rosebank and Sandton spaces to interchange our lecture talks every month. So this just gives a freshness and a difference to our talks and our lectures month on month. And then we have Surfroute. Surfroute is our beverage breakfast partner, and they will make sure that we are energized and we are hydrated for each breakfast lecture that we'll have and host here in Johannesburg. The whole backbone of creativity in the city is kind of supported by different disciplines that exist among the creatives and the people that stay in Johannesburg. It's a different space. It's a different feeling altogether. It's a place of extremes, some may say. It's a place that gives and takes. It's a challenge and a delight to wake up here every day, but more than anything, it's the taste of possibility in the air. But I guess that is also what keeps us here, right? More than anything. Honestly, it never leaves a person, and it makes it that much harder for a person to leave. I once read an article by Xolisa Jeshana, who's the CCO of Joe Public. And Joe Public is one of the most successful independent creative agencies on the continent. And this is what he said: Johannesburg is our version of New York. But here's the part that I liked. He said, you have New York, New York. We have Joburg. And for me, I kind of understood that on a deeper level because, again, you can know Johannesburg, you can know New York. But, understanding its nooks and crannies on a deeper level and how they actually influence creatives in the city takes a certain level of experience. You just have to be here to experience it. For me, this is what I want to capture in Creative Mornings. And this is what I hope to capture with our team. So yeah, it's, same, but different.